Solo Dolo tonight. Oh my God, this is you. Podcast with me. All right, your boy DJ 251, man. I'm solo tonight, man, because I just wanted to talk with y'all to see what's going on in everybody's lives. How was your day going? Like, what did you experience good today? What did you felt like, is the odds against you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was your day like? I can tell you about my day. I had a pretty interesting day. Interesting from work, and then it turned into interesting outside of work, right? So I'm not gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that go on throughout my life. Doors open, doors close, you know what I'm saying? Or some people say it's a revolving door, When one door closes, another door opens. That's pretty much how I feel. You know? So I'm gonna take a drink to that. I just want to call. I just want to check in with y'all, man, and touch over a few podcasts that we done in the past, man, and tell you that I appreciate every single thing, man. And I just want to reinforce some values that that people might not understand. I had this interesting conversation with someone today, and we was talking about accountability, right? And people was like the statement came across like, well, they don't hold you accountable. And when I asked what did they meant by that, they couldn't explain, right? So when you say you want to hold somebody accountable, right, you need to be able to explain what you mean, because people already become on the defensive mode for no reason because they want to understand what you're saying. So if you just say, well, you don't hold yourself accountable, or you don't hold so and so accountable, and you have no rhyme up reason to back it up, they're gonna feel like you full of shit. Why are you saying that? You just saying something to be mean and angry for no reason. So when I tell you to hold somebody accountable, you need to be able to have factual information to back it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't be telling people stuff that they should be doing with no rhyme or reason. Explain. People these days need to be explained to why they should be doing something or why they shouldn't be doing something. My friends ask me for advice all the time. What do you think I should be doing in this sector here? Hey, I want to open up my own business. What do you suggest? Do you think this is a good idea? I keep it real with my friends. They always say, hey, they don't call me LeBaron, they don't call me Simon. They say, hey, DJ, let me ask you something, because you keep it real. And I respect my friends because of that, because they hold me accountable for being real, to telling them the truth. I might not sugarcoat what I say, but best believe I'm going to say it in a respectful way. You see what I'm saying? The respect. People say you have to give respect to get respect. Respect goes a two-way street. Well, sometimes, in my opinion, respect is not a two-way factor. Respect starts within yourself. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you know you got respect for yourself, you automatically going to give respect. You shouldn't have to wait for somebody to respect you for you to respect them. I mean, you might disagree with me, right? I could be telling you a whole bunch of bull crap. I could be like, oh, you could be like, oh, Simon, LeBaron, or DJ, man, you're making no sense. But I am making sense. Because if you have respect for yourself, you automatically gonna give respect to someone else. Let me take a sip on that. You know? Hey, Chuck, thanks for checking in, man. It's been a very long time. How you been? But I say because, like, my friends, right? They always ask me for my opinion on different little matters, relationship, business, day to day, and I ask them for advice, right? I tend to don't ask them as often as I should, because some things I like to figure it out. Hey, thanks for the share, right? Thanks for the like. I like to kind of figure things out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm to the point where I'm old enough to understand that, hey, this mistake is my mistake. It's not nobody else's mistake. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm to the point where I understand the fact that, yeah, I value your opinion, but I still respect myself enough to tell you how I feel. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say you don't necessarily have to respect someone because they don't respect you. So let's backtrack, right? I talked about accountability, right? Now I'm going to talk about yesterday podcast where I said that mother or the stepmother, the girlfriend, she had no business talking to those kids like that. See, what we don't realize is that the kids are just kids. Sometimes kids don't know no better. No matter how much you expect them to understand something, no matter how much you want them to understand something, their brain just doesn't focus on that at all. Because it's all about what a kid wants. Because the kid don't know any better. Right? So that's why I said she had to watch what she said and how she said it. Some of the things that she said was totally correct. Some kids need to hear that, especially some boys, right? But you cross the line, or AKA low blows. Let me ask you something. Do you remember the Tyler Perry movie, Why Did I? If you go lower than somebody, it's uncalled for. So she went lower than the kids when she said, nobody cares that your mother died. People's mother dies every day. She you. You see what I'm saying? You see how the respect thing go? You have to give respect to get respect. That's not necessarily true all the time. But people like to think that that's true. People like to roll with it. Oh, you didn't respect me, bro. Do I have to? You don't have to. But if you have enough respect for yourself, you're going to respect them. I'm going to take another sip to that. Guys, when I get on this podcast, right, I'm just giving you my opinion of things that I think is important. When StanTheMan gets on here, he gives his opinion of things that he feels like you should know. Do I agree with a lot of things he say? Yes, I do. Is there some things I disagree with? Change the utmost respect that I have for him. See, people don't understand what a podcast is. A podcast is two individuals having a conversation about a topic. A conversation, not a disagreement, not a debate. A conversation. You see, you understand? So to social media world, it might seem like we arguing, we don't like each other, one is disrespecting the other. That's not true. I'm sorry to tell you that. Right? I respect him enough to understand that he has an opinion. And I understand the fact that, I might not agree with every single thing that he says. Just like you should not agree with every single thing I said. I say things just to give you a different perspective of that scenario. You see what I'm saying? I want you to think about it in a different form of action. Because we always think about what we should be doing or what we should have done. Right? We never think about what somebody else is going through or how your words affect them. You know why? Because you always on the giving end of it. You never know how it feels for that person to receive the information. So it comes to me and it was like, oh, why you said the young lady looked like a water buffalo? She built like this and she built like that. You shouldn't have said that. You're probably right. I probably shouldn't have said that. But guess what? She knows how it feels to be belittled, to be talked about like you ain't nothing. Right? See, sometimes you got to bring reality to people. Is it my job? No. Am I correct? No. I'm just giving you my opinion. Doesn't mean my opinion is factual. It hasn't been proven. You see what I'm saying? I say that. And I would have a good reason of why I said it. Now, she might not agree with why I said it, but I said it because I wanted to. You see? Take a sip to that. I can't sit here and say that every single thing I do in life is the most correct way. Bare minimum, The bare minimum, I'm going to have enough respect for you to understand that wherever I do, I'm doing it out of kindness. And also because I would want somebody to do right by me. Because I have what? Enough self-respect to give respect. People always like to bring up the past. Well, you didn't do this. You didn't forgive this person. You said that to that person. Sometimes you can't change the past. Sometimes the past is what it is. No matter how hard you try to amend a situation, sometimes the damage is just done. There's nothing you could do about it. What happened, happened. I'm to the point in my life that I understand damage is damage. Some things that don't need to be repaired. Do you know how people always say you might need to be careful because you don't want to go around burning bridges? You can repair a bridge even though it's burnt. It's still scorched at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? But you got to understand that the decisions that you make are your decisions. No one makes those decisions for you. They can give you their opinion of what you should do, but the final decision is yours. Let me tap in. Hey, the final decision is yours. Right? If you don't like something in life, you have to change it. If you don't know how to change it, attempt to ask questions. Be curious. Be curious to understand that, hey, it might be something I don't know. Let me go ask somebody else. Don't be so prideful. You know, listen, I ask people at work questions all the time. I ask my wife questions all the time. And sometimes she look at me like, what the hell are you talking about? I can't believe you don't know that. Well, I don't know something sometimes. I'm sorry, guys. Some things I just don't know. And some things you don't know. But people let their pride get in the way to hinder them from moving forward in life. Life is designed to make mistakes. It is. How you bounce back from those mistakes build your character. It builds your character. It gives you character traits. You know how it feels to be hurt. You know how it feels to be depressed. You know how it feels to be happy because of life, right? I can't teach you that. I can't. Take a sip to that. I can't teach you that, but I can help create memories. Some of those memories might help build those traits. You see what I'm saying? Like, we always so judgmental for no reason, right? People are so judgmental. And they being judgmental without even knowing that they being judgmental. And that's the sad part about it. Because the first when you call them out, not me. Yes, sir, you. You. If you are the person that say, I'm not judgmental, people can tell you that I'm not judgmental. You are. I'm sorry, you are. Even myself is kind of judgmental. I'm not even gonna lie. I judge people sometimes without even knowing them. And then when I finally sit down and get to talk with them, I'm like, you know, it is something that I like about you. We do have things in common. But that goes back to respect. I have enough respect for myself to give respect to you so I can get to know you. Labels, right? People are quick to put labels on you. I'm going to show you how it works. You got 10 people. You got 10 people that never met you. You're going somewhere. You got 10 people that never met you. You bump into one of them before you get to your final destination. That one person has a conversation with you. All right? They go back and tell the other 9 people that, oh, he's nasty, he's mean, she's ghetto, she's loud, she raggedy, right? They throw all these negative things about you. These 9 other people haven't met you. So what you think the first thing they are going to think when they see you? The first word they come out of your mouth. Oh, they loud. You could be clean from head to toe. You can have your Fendi bag, your Dolce & Gabbana dress, your Christian Louboutin pumps. Fellas, you can have your Saint Laurent suit. You see, your red bottom shoes. I'm giving you some class here, right? You can have all these things going on, but as soon as they see you, because of what that one person said, they're going to think that's what it is. Labels. I told you, we don't have any respect. We're quick up, guys. Like this stuff that I'm telling you, man, it happens every single day. It happens. But we too blind to see it. We too blind to stop by someone and ask them how they doing. We too blind to care. The person that you bump into every day be struggling. Hell, I struggle. Last week was a hard week for me. I had a lot of stuff on my noggin. A lot of stuff. Some stuff was unnecessary, but some stuff was valid. I could tell you how many people asked me physically, how you doing? Zero. Zero. And I promise you, I probably bumped into at least a minimum of 150 people. Zero people asked me how I'm doing. It's, what's up, Simon? What's up, LeBaron? Hey. Not how you doing? How's your family doing? None of that. It's because we stuck in our own ways. Label, selfishness, right? We selfish. Like, we don't understand that the fact that people that we bump into have feelings too. We don't understand the fact that people go through everyday situations. Now, you might be saying, don't get me wrong, you might be saying, well, that's their problems. And it can be. But let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. The moment that person commits suicide, it affects you. Because the first thing you say is, man, they could have talked to me. Why didn't they say something? Right? I didn't know all this was going on. But you, yes, you didn't take the time to ask. You didn't take the time to get to know that person. When the last time you told that person, let's go out and have lunch together. Let's go have a drink together. Car night at my house. When the last time you did that? You don't. You haven't. Because you don't care. You too busy worrying about what's going on in your own world to realize that other people around you affects your life. I'm going to take a break on that one. I'm going to let you sit there and think about it, right? And when I come back, man, I want to know what you think. If you're just not tuning in, I appreciate you tuning in. Much, much love, right? Much love. Make sure y'all share this, man. Share this. Because we need to know this. We need to talk about these things. I put a lot on you. A whole lot. Kind of heavy, right? Where is he coming from? There's people out here that feels like you are entitled to forgive them, right? They feel like they are entitled to. They feel like, how should I put this? They feel like you supposed to understand every single thing that they going through. They want your hurt, well, their hurt to be your hurt. But that's not how it works, right? If you out there in social media world, right? If you know for a fact that you try to reach out to them, try to spend time with them, try to understand what's going on with that person, and they keep shutting the door in your face, it's no longer your fault. Now, I'm not saying don't stop trying. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is wisen up. Sometimes in life, you don't have to put so much energy into one thing because it will drain you. It will break you. It deters you from learning something new, experiencing something different. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. That's what I want. This just a small snippet of what I want you to understand. Just a little bit, not a whole lot, right? And some of this is going to go right on over your head. You're not going to understand it. You're not. Some of you might inbox me. Some of you might call me. Some of you might be like, what's wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with me. It's just I have been through so many life experiences, right? To understand the fact that sometimes, just sometimes, not all the time, sometimes situations are just not meant for me, right? I can't stress that. Now, for my young people that's in the building, what you have to realize is you have to build your own path. You have to. You cannot walk behind someone else your whole entire life. You cannot keep the same traits that was given to you. You have to adapt and overcome. Evolve. Guess who adapt and overcome? Me. Guess who have evolved? Me. All right? Now, I might not have the perfect life. The ones that know me, I might not have the perfect life. But guess what? It's my life. I experienced those things. Those things gave me character traits. It helps me understand how to relate to the average person and not so average. You get what I'm saying? Like that woman from yesterday podcast, I relate to her. I hear the anger in her voice. I hear the confusion. I hear the miscommunication that's going around in her brain. And a lot of things, she said it so clear, but the problem is, but those kids are not going to understand that. But I understood what she was saying. I understood her frustration. Me. You might have to. But it still doesn't excuse the manner that she had towards those kids. Child Protective Service to take you. Your daddy ain't got to raise you. Your mama dead. So what? People mama die every day. People parents die every day. This might be true. But they kids, they not ready for that. They not ready for those type of blows, aka low blows. Hey, James Stanley, StanTheMan, thanks for checking in the building. I see you. See, listen, guys, in social media world, when I say hold somebody accountable, right, you have to. Because if you don't, you're basically telling them it's okay for them to act the way they are acting. Statement, I'm holding you accountable and not explain how. What are they doing? Because some people just don't know. You have to have enough respect to tell them. You know why you got that respect? Because you got enough self-respect for yourself. Do not fall in the whole game of, if you don't respect me, I'm not going to respect you. No, sir. No, ma'am. That's crazy. If you have enough respect for yourself, you should have no problem giving someone else respect, regardless if they give it to you or not. I'm just saying, man. I could be wrong. I could be saying a whole lot of bull crap. You know what I'm saying? What I could be saying don't make no sense. Oh, you could say DJ 251 and lost it. But I haven't. I haven't lost anything. I understand that a lot of y'all know us personally, right? A lot of y'all got a lot to say about what me and StanTheMan says on this podcast. But let me tell you something. At the bottom of this whole little page right here, there's a ticker at the bottom. It say, please like, comment, and share. A lot of y'all don't do that. It says donate. It has somewhere to donate to. A lot of y'all don't do that. Some of y'all don't even know the basic foundation of supporting someone. But you want your opinion to matter. You want some value held to the words that you give. And 9 times out of 10, all you doing is just tearing somebody down. I like how y'all did this, but this right here, I can't stand how you did that. Negative Nancy. Debbie Downer. Nothing positive ever comes out of some people in this world. And you have to accept that. You have to accept that some people just don't know how to be positive. You shouldn't have any respect for them. Listen, if StanTheMan was in the building, he would probably say something like, the Bible say turn the other cheek. That's what he'll probably say. And I'm seeing him looking like, how many times you got to turn that cheek before the other cheek gets smacked and you get tired of that other cheek getting smacked for you to realize that sometimes you might have to feed that person with a long handled spoon. I talk to you, I like you, but I'm only going to like you and talk to you up to so far in life. Listen, guys. I said I wasn't going to be on here long. I've been on here longer than 30 minutes. It's pushing 40 minutes, man. So, I'm going to wrap. I might go back on solo. Or I might not come back on tomorrow at all. All right? Or it might be StanTheMan by himself. He might have some things that he wants to talk about. Some things that he might want to get off his chest. And guess what? I'm going to tune in and I'm going to listen. You know why? Because I'm never too old to learn something new. And I value his opinion. I really do. Just like I value a lot of y'all opinions. I do value it, but doesn't mean it's valid, though. You see what I'm saying? I mean, if you have a question for me, right, this would be the time to ask me the question. Because, don't wait till I get off the podcast to call me and be like, oh, why did you do this? Or why didn't you say that? Or blow my phone up with a book text message, or why this and why that. Ask me now. Other people need to hear these type of questions that you ask me. Right? Don't wait till I get off. So StanTheMan said, as many as you need, forgive your brother 7 times 70 a day. I told you. He always hitting you with some biblical terms, man. Maybe I need to start going to church more. Maybe. It is 2021, you know? But guys, man, I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you listening to me ramble. I appreciate the people that always are in the building. It means a lot, right? It really means a lot. Until we meet again out here, y'all be safe, man. And y'all make sure y'all like, comment,